A federal judge has lifted the CDC mask mandate for public transportation. Airlines and Amtrak are giving passengers the option to mask up.
Our Seth Kaplan traveled on both today as he made his way back home from vacation. He tells us what the experience was like and about the places where masks are still mandatory.
Yeah, we're on our way to Harrisburg from Philadelphia aboard an Amtrak train not wearing a mask. As you can see, that is now legal again for the first time in nearly 2 years. Amtrak mandated masks back in May of 2020, about the same time that most airlines did, that many public transportation systems did. That then became a federal law in January 2021, and here we are in our first full day since then of it not being a federal law.
It's like whatever to me, basically.
Not because Rose Cohen doesn't care, it's just that she's vaccinated and feels safe, even though she doesn't blame some people for still wearing masks.
There are people out there who have conditions that can be they're more susceptible to it.
Yoel here has been sold on masks since a trip to Japan years ago.
And everybody was wearing a mask just on their own accord. And I came back thinking, that might be a good idea, because I noticed I run at the train a lot, I get sick a lot, and this is before COVID, mind you. So I'm thinking, if it was good for a common cold and we still kind of in the pandemic, I'm in favor of it being kept for that main reason.
So we're back to kind of a hodgepodge of regulations like early in the pandemic, although in most cases you don't have to wear them anymore. I can tell you I started my day at the airport in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where you don't have to wear a mask anymore because of the change. Got on a JetBlue flight. JetBlue was actually the first airline back in May 2020 to mandate masks, quickly followed by others. Masks were not required on that flight. About half the people, roughly, I would say, at the airport down in Florida and on the flight were still choosing to wear their masks. In my own family, I wasn't wearing a mask. My wife was. She said she had the sniffles, didn't want to get anybody else sick in case she has anything. And so you see people making those kinds of decisions. Got to the airport in Philadelphia, where because of the city ordinance, masks are required. Got on SEPTA, the public transportation system in Philadelphia. Again, you have the city ordinance there, so masks are required to get from the airport to the 30th Street Amtrak station. Then you get on this train and they are once again optional. That's the new phase that we've been through. We've said it a lot, right? New phase of the pandemic. This clearly another new phase. On Amtrak, approaching Lancaster, Seth Kaplan, ABC 27 News.
Glad he got back in time. All right. So Uber and Lyft have also relaxed their masking policies. Both ride-sharing companies say masks are now optional for passengers and drivers. Uber and Lyft say passengers will only be allowed in the front seats if there is no room in the back. But as Seth just told us, Uber and Lyft will require masks in Philadelphia because the city's health department is keeping in place its mask mandate for indoor spaces and public transportation.